you want to meet her out in a social environment. That's the most important thing. So you want to meet her out, and you want to also invite other people out. Invite a couple of your friends, but more importantly, invite any female friend that you have that is not, sexually interested in you in any kind of way, that is just a friend of yours, particularly if you have any attractive female friends. Invite them all out at the same time to the same place that you invited this girl to. Now, this is crucial. You're not going to be flirting with these other girls or anything, but they are already going to know you, and they're going to be having conversation with you and interacting with you in sort of a regular kind of way. So what will happen is women typically will look at this, and they'll see other women interacting with you and taking up your attention, and all of a sudden they want that attention. They want to get more of that. And so you're going to spread out when you meet up with her and with the rest of your friends, you're going to spread your attention out equally over everyone. Meaning that, this is a major mistake that a lot of guys make. They'll get it in a group of girls or girls and guys, and they'll start only talking to the girl that they're attracted to, and they'll ignore everybody else. This is a major problem, because now everyone else in the group has to step in, and because they all feel rejected, so they try to step in and try to ruin everything for you. So what you want to do is you want to give equal eye contact as you're talking to the different people in the group. So you might be having a conversation over here, and then you look around and you just invite everyone into the conversation as you're talking. And you do that by looking at people in the eyes as you're having a conversation. I teach this a lot in my actual live courses, how to look at different people in the eyes as you're speaking and sort of command space in a room. So try to go to a place where there's a lot of activity, maybe a bar if you want to do something at nighttime, or if it's during the daytime, some place that you can go out, like wherever you like, a park or something that would be fun that's open. Even like bowling is fine. Anything that you can do to get everybody in a social environment where the main focus is to hang out and talk. So you get everyone there at the same time, and you give this girl the exact same amount of attention as you give everyone else. Now what this will do is it'll make her start to think that the special attention she thought you were giving her is actually what you give everyone. So this reframes everything for her now. Now she feels that she doesn't have you sort of by the balls, so to speak, not in a good way. She'll feel like she just, you treat her the same as you treat everybody else, and if she wants to get extra attention from you, she's going to have to do something extra in order to get that extra attention, like show attraction or flirt, just like obviously flirt with you, things like that. So you're going to start to get this framework and build up this new sort of thought process, this new framing for this interaction. Once you've got that in place, what you want to do is you want to start being playful with her. You sort of hit the reset button when you do that. You want to start being extra playful with her, flirting, not going in a really deep conversation. You're sort of starting over from scratch at this point, but you've sort of allowed yourself to clear the slate and then start over with nothing impeding this process. So you're going to then continue, and you're going to flirt, shamelessly flirt. You're going to be turning your back to her a lot, giving a lot of negative body language, smiling still. If you haven't seen my my attraction step-by-step attraction flowchart, then definitely see that. It's called my attraction blueprint. Definitely check that out. I've had a link to that. I'll add a link below this video for that attraction blueprint flowchart. If you haven't gotten that, study it and look at it. You'll see sort of exactly what to do if a woman faces you a certain way or says a certain thing to you, exactly what to do back in order to get her attracted to you. So stay in that stage of attraction for a while and really get it built up so that she's shamelessly laughing and flirting and touching you a lot back and really getting this going. You also obviously want to make sure that you're touching often when you do this. Touch all the women, and if you have any friends over that are guys, touch them in the exact same way that you are touching these women while you're having the conversation with them. So when you first meet up with everybody, make sure that she sees you touching everyone the same way, and then touch her the same. And as you do this, she'll feel the social connection that everyone is sort of there on the same level with you. And this will, again, help her reframe all of this. Right now, she thinks that no matter what happens, you're going to be there. And that's the problem. You don't want that to be the case. Not until later on in a relationship do you want that to be the case. And so many guys jump straight into that stage and they just give a woman what they think she wants. And the problem is that we don't know what women want often. So what we do is we try to give them what we think they want, and we look back on past relationships to figure that out. and we take things that aren't accurate. We take things that we've had in relationships after we dated someone for 20 months or like 2 years, or 3 years or even like 6 months, and we take those things, we try to apply those to making women happy. But that's not how it works. You work progressively over time to get to that place, and you go through several different stages of an interaction as you talk to a woman and interact. And if you don't follow those stages piece by piece and follow the system to a T, then you will screw it all up and you'll fall into things like the friend zone again. So you don't want to do that. So what you're going to do is flirt a lot, be very lighthearted, be very childlike, very fun and playful. And then once you flip that switch and you can tell 100% that she's attracted to you now, you have that attraction, then go into rapport. Just with her one-on-one. And you can split, you can leave or sort of turn away from the rest of your friends and have a conversation with her while they're talking, whatever. Or you can go to a new spot and just talk to her in a new space. And that should pretty much do it. From then on out, you build the rapport, you keep touching during the rapport, and then in a couple of days you'll get a video teaching you about seduction. You can use some of the things I talk about in that video as well to get things sexual. And that's how you get out of the friend zone. There are very few ways to actually get out of the friend zone to really make it work. But the most common and the best way to do it, I found, is to show her that other women are attracted to you. You can also meet her out in a social environment, and if you're brave enough to do this, which was my favorite thing to do, would be to go out in a social environment without inviting anybody out, and just invite her and then meet a group of people before she gets there and join their group. Just start talking and laughing and having fun and join their group. And then when she gets there, just go, hey, and invite her in, introduce her to everybody, and then tell her that you just met everybody. Now what this does is it sort of shows her that there's a side of you that she didn't see before, that she didn't know was there. And it's a very intriguing part of a man that can walk into a room of people that he doesn't know and make friends with people and join their group. It's a very attractive quality in a man. If you don't know how to do that yet, I will have in the future a course on social circle mastery, how to do this, how to walk into a bar or into a club or into a coffee shop or down the street or into a party, whatever, or group walk up to a group of people that are standing on the street and join their group. I've done this countless times, and when you do this, you open up a whole world of psychology that essentially works in your favor and helps you attract lots of women at once, which is nice, Then you get your choice, or you can choose to date multiple of them. It's up to you. So ultimately, though, it took you a while to get into the friend zone. It's going to take you a little bit to get out. It's going to take a little bit of work. If you don't have a lot of women in your life currently where, you can call up a few of your friends that are women and say, hey, what are you doing Friday? Let's all hang out. I'm going to call up a couple other people. Let's hang out at this place, and just go meet up with them. If you don't have those women, then you can go into a place you've never been to before, and you can meet people there. Also, very powerful, another very powerful thing to do, if you don't even have the ability to do that yet, then you can walk into wherever you're going to meet her early and ask the bartender their name. The bartender, any other wait staff or help, ask them their names and remember their names. And as soon as she gets there, introduce her to the people working there. Now, what she'll feel is like, well, how do you know those people? She'll feel like you know all the bartenders, that you know all the connections, you have all the connections, and it'll reframe this interaction. And, again, as I said before, you're not going on a date with this girl. You're just meeting her somewhere. You're going to be there already anyway. And if you know people there, then it's more believable that you're going to go there already. If you don't know anybody there, then it's less believable. So you're going to make sure that you meet the guys and meet people that are working there and sort of strike up a friendly conversation. That's it. Don't worry about anything else. Tip well. That's another really good way to get the bartender on your side, or the person at the coffee shop. Just kind of laugh and talk to them a little bit, and you don't want anything from them. All you want is to have a normal conversation and to get their name, and then you want to introduce her to them whenever you get there, or whenever she gets there rather, and that is usually enough to do it. So you want to basically cut through what she thinks you are already and create a new part of you that she hasn't seen yet. That's it for this lesson. That's the best way to get out of the friend zone. Go out and try it. It works. I know you're going to be blown away if you do. If it does work, go ahead and comment below and let me know what you think about it. And stay tuned for tomorrow's lesson. I'm going to give you another video that teaches you how to attract women at your workplace. So take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.